Hello everyone, my name is Sundert and welcome back to another Call of War video. This time I'm recording a guide on how to farm economic points, because you get points with every building that you make, and I'm here to show you how to actually optimize it and get you to a higher level. So I've chosen for a USA home front map, so I'm joined with 3 other people of my alliance, and together we're gonna take this map over. So that's your step 1, is win this map. So I'm gonna see you in a few days.
Alright, so there we go. Almost the entire map has been taken. I'm still taking South America, but I couldn't wait, so I'm making the video now. This was actually a pretty good map. We didn't lose a single unit. Maybe it was a good recording map, I don't know. USA maps aren't that interesting though, so... Yeah, we tried to split the points among us evenly. It didn't really work out in the end, but it's fine. Still enough farm potential for everyone involved. So, yeah. The thing that we're gonna make our industry, first of all. So I would recommend that you put local industry and propaganda offices in your resource producing core provinces. And in your cities, only in your core, by the way. So you get the max amount of resources. So as you can see at the top, we're making a quick bank, so that's good. Our regular province, I just built some propaganda stuff too, so our money can keep at the max income, which is pretty good. We haven't made a coalition, of course, so the win doesn't trigger, and you need like 1300 points for a solo victory, so that's not going to happen either. And this map is going to run until I think the 14th of April. You can see that here. Yeah, the 14th of April, and it's now the 9th of March as of recording this, so we have longer than 1 month to still farm some buildings. But you're probably wondering what's the best thing to make, and I'll show you. So don't get scared off. This is an Excel that I made to really show you what's worth building and what's not. So all of these buildings can be made in cities. These are the levels that you can make. They can now go to level 5 apart from the capital, and you get more score for each of them. Note that you get 5 score for level 1, and for level 2 you get an entirely new 10 score, so it's not like adding up with each other. It's not like +5, +5, +5. It just, if you will upgrade from level 3 to level 4, you get 20 points. That's just it. We of course have the money, food, metal, oil, the rock, paper, scissors stuff. It only uses 2 of the 3, so yeah. It kind of depends what your core cities are. If you have 2 food cities and 2 metal cities, you'll probably have more food than metal, so you can probably spam these buildings way more. But as you can see here, I calculated the points of their resources per point. So how higher the number, the worse it is. So yeah, the level 1 buildings do come off quite worse with like 720. And then they fluctuate a bit between each other, but it's all kind of the same. Note that you'll of course make industry, propaganda offices, and also the local industry. You'll always have to build these 3 first, pretty much everywhere, to get more resources and stuff. So yeah, if you are done spamming those, then you can move on to bunkers, because bunkers are actually really good. They are built quite fast. It's only like 60 hours, which is a lot, but it's way less than the 72 hours of the other units producing buildings. And you also have the like provincial buildings. The local port's actually really good. Doesn't take long at all, and it doesn't take a lot of resources to make. But the downside is that you of course need a coast to actually build them. Luckily for me, I guess, I do have a coast, a big coastline on our current farm map, so that's good. So I think for the farming you can follow what's written here, screenshot it or something. I don't know if you want me to share it. I probably can somewhere. If you give any suggestions, I will. But yeah, it's just bunkers, other stuff like infrastructure, airstrips, local ports, and yeah. Then you've already made the first three that I mentioned, of course. Note with the capital, you can always build a capital. You can always change its location, so you can spam the 5 points every 12 hours, but it's up to you if you want to do that. I personally wouldn't recommend it, but you know, if you want to. So back in game now, let's see how many economic points we can actually get. So let's go to my stats real quick. And we can see that my economic score is 108k, 108,000. So yeah, I'm just playing one other European solo map at the same time of this map, so that will barely have an influence on the economic score because I'm not gonna farm there. So yeah, let's see in like a month time how big we can get this score from just spamming buildings in this map. So stay tuned, then I'll see you in a month. For you it's only a few seconds. Well, there we have it. It's the 14th of April, well, more than a month further. We won the game, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it looks a bit different. I pretty much did all the buildings that were actually good. So I made the infrastructure, the propaganda offices, of course. Every city has a level 3 factory. We're on day 50, by the way. Also infrastructure, and then on the end I finished off with the bunkers. Those things really grabbed the point, so that was really nice. So if I remember correctly, we started on 108,000 economic points. I haven't done many maps in between, and if I did any, I didn't really build any buildings, so this will be as accurate as possible. So maybe the result is skewed by like 100 points, but that's pretty minimal if you see what we managed to get. So there we have it. Our economic score is now 145,000. We jumped up in the economic rankings too. And yeah, it's pretty good. We got 37,000 economic score. Just for context, that is enough to get you from level 1 to, well, about and around level 48, 47, something like that. So yeah, not too shabby. So that is pretty much how you farm a map. One last tip that I'll give you guys is that you should every day move your units, because otherwise you go inactive. It happened to this guy and also to this guy several times. So yeah, be sure to keep checking the map and just moving stuff randomly. If you're going to try this, good luck. Use my little neat tricks and you'll be a high level in no time. I want to thank you guys for watching. This video took a really long time to record. More than usual, of course, with the entire 50 days. So consider liking and subscribing if you want. And I'll see you on the battlefield.